Accounts from incomplete records, sum number 20. Selvam does not keep his books under double entry system. From the following information, prepare trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet as on 31st December 2018. The given particulars are machinery, cash at bank, sundry debtors, stock, bills receivable, bank loan, sundry creditors. They had given opening and closing balances for these particulars, and they had also given some additional informations, which are cash sales, cash purchases, wages, advertisement, drawings, credit sales, credit purchases, salaries, interest on bank loan, additional capital. Additional capital should be added with opening capital in the balance sheet. They had given the adjustment for machinery and debtors, which are 10% and 1%. Note that whether they had given total purchases, purchase return, total sales, sales return, and opening capital in the question. They had given cash sales and credit sales, which is total sales. They had also given cash purchases and credit purchases, which is total purchases. But they didn't give the amount for opening capital. So first we have to find the amount for opening capital, and then we have to go for trading and profit and loss account. For the calculation of opening account, we have to use statement of affairs as on 1st January 2018. The amount for machinery, cash at bank, sundry debtors, stock, bills receivable, bank loan, sundry creditors is given in our question, which are 60,000, 25,000, 70,000, 45,000, 20,000, 45,000, and 25,000. Now we have to substitute this amount in our format. Now we have to add the amount of debit column which is greater than credit column. The amount of credit column is 2,20,000. We have to balance the same amount in credit column also, which is 2,20,000. For the calculation of opening capital, we have to less 2,20,000 with 45,000 and 25,000, which will gives you 1,50,000. Now we had found the amount for opening capital, which is 1,50,000. Next, we have to open trading and profit and loss account. The amount for opening stock is 45,000 and the amount for closing stock is 22,000. The amount for cash purchases and credit purchases is 8,000 and 52,000. And then we have to add 8,000 with 52,000, which will gives you 60,000. And the amount for wages is 6,000. The amount for cash sales and credit sales are 20,000 and 1,80,000. Then we have to add 20,000 with 1,80,000, which will gives you 2 lakh. Then we have to add the amount of credit column which is greater than debit column, and the amount of credit column is 2,22,000. And we have to balance the same amount in debit column also, which is 2,22,000. For the calculation of gross profit, we have to less 2,22,000 with 45,000, 60,000, 6,000, which will gives you 1,11,000. Now we found the amount of gross profit, and the next step is we have to brought down the amount of gross profit, which is 1,11,000. The amount of advertisement is 7,000 and the amount for interest on bank loan is 4,500. and the amount of salary is 23,500. After the calculation of balance sheet, we have to substitute the amount of machinery and doubtful debts. So leave this amount as it is. Next, we have to go for balance sheet. The amount for opening capital is 1,50,000. As I had already said that with the amount of opening capital, we have to add additional capital. And the amount for additional capital is 21,000. And then we have to add 1,50,000 with 21,000, which will give you 1,71,000. As we don't know the amount of net profit, so leave it as it is. And the amount for drawings is 60,000. The amount for bank loan is 45,000. The amount for sundry creditors is 21,000. The amount for closing stock, cash at bank, bills receivable are 33,000, 22,000 and 38,000. The amount for machinery is 60,000 and they had given the adjustment for machinery which is 10%. Then we have to less 60,000 with 6,000 which will gives you 54,000. The amount for sundry debtors is 1 lakh and the adjustment for sundry debtors is 1%. And then we have to less 1 lakh with 1,000 which will gives you 99,000. For the calculation of net profit, we have to substitute this amount in profit and loss account. The amount for machinery is 6,000 and the amount for doubtful debts is 1,000. For the calculation of net profit, we have to add the amount of credit column which is greater than debit column. So the amount of credit column is 1,11,000 and we have to balance the same amount in debit column also which is 1,11,000. For the calculation of net profit, we have to less 1,11,000 with 7,000, 23,500, 4,500, 6,000 and 1,000 which will gives you 69,000. Now we have to substitute the net amount of net profit in balance sheet. And then we have to add 1,71,000 with 69,000 which will gives you 2,40,000. And then we have to less 2,40,000 with 60,000 which will gives you 1,80,000. Now if we balance debit column and credit column will gives you the same answer which is 2,46,000.